So I know it's been a really long day with a lot of not so great news. So right now I wanted to share with you some actually really good news for independent media. So the Apple Podcast charts were just updated, and in the news charts, the MeidasTouch podcast is now the number 2 in the United States. It's above all the MAGA right-wing podcasts. You could see right here, number 1 is still The Daily, the New York Times. Number 2, the MeidasTouch podcast. Number 3, up first, NPR. Number 4, Pod Save America. And then I got to show you this because this is crazy. The MeidasTouch podcast is now the number 5 podcast of all podcasts in the United States of any category. So here's what I want to do right now. I don't know if this is possible, but I think this community could make it happen. You could see here, Joe Rogan is number 3. Can we beat Joe Rogan? Here's how we could do it. If this community, if all of you watching go right now and follow the MeidasTouch podcast, it's totally free on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or both. Even better, we could bump up on the charts, and by morning, we could be ahead of Joe Rogan, and we could maybe even be number 1 in news, maybe even number 1 of all podcasts in the United States. You guys, this gives me a lot of hope right now because in the darkness, it shows that independent voices are breaking through and that we are breaking through on a greater level than these MAGA podcasts, a greater level than the mainstream media. And this is exactly what we need right now. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful for your support. Incredible work making this happen. Now let's keep pushing.